These olives so bad. Oh, what the fuck? I'm making a gin martini and I have martini glasses and I'm not using them. A perfect pour! Damn, that is good. What's up, guys? Welcome to Chicks Watchin' Flicks. I'm Holly.
I'm Mandy Lee Thompson.
Katie Lee.
And today, guys, we are reviewing the classic, The Godfather. And we have a very special guest with us. We love all of our guests, trust me. But it doesn't get any more special than this one. We are so excited to have actor, comedian, writer, Rob Bartlett with us.
Woo woo! You have to stay with your family.
Rob Bartlett is here. If you don't know who he is, first of all, get a clue. Okay. And then secondly, you need to know he is an American comedian, actor, impressionist, writer, gained widespread fame on the radio show Imus in the Morning. He has been on Broadway in shows such as Chicago, Sweet Charity, Little Shop of Horrors, my personal favorite of his, The Odd Couple, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, starring also Daniel Radcliffe. Yes, he has also been on television, Law and Order SVU. He was one of the naked girls who got...
One of the bodies that washed up on shore.
Yep, definitely. He was also in The Good Wife and Elementary. These are just some of his credits. Some. He had a book. I had to cut it down. But his...
I'm sorry. I have so many credits, Holly. So much more difficult.
He is so famous. Oh yeah, we love Rob.
You read it right at the end.
I feel like that's good enough, though.
No, read what I wrote.
But among all of them, he is most proud of starring in Ruthless Spectator and the Rob Bartlett Radio Comedy Hour with our very own chick, Mandy Lee Thompson.
This was the big introduction of me, was just so that you could get a mention?
Yes.
I'm totally, that's it. I'm out of here.
Way to upset the talent, man. He went to go get another iced tea.
He did.
We are reviewing today the 1972 classic, The Godfather. This is a movie that everyone except us apparently have seen. And Rob, this is one of Rob's favorite films, and we wanted to make sure we did a favorite film of Rob's this week, and none of three of us had seen it, so we were like, this is the one. We are so pumped, and we are so pumped to do it with Rob.
Yeah.
I feel like I've done my civic duty. I actually got the three of you to watch the single greatest American film in history. The fact that you never saw it before is just beyond my realm of conception.
In New York City, 1945, Michael Corleone, a decorated World War II veteran and son of Vito Corleone, the Don of the Corleone crime family, is determined to live a life with his greatest love, Kay Adams, a.k.a. Diane Keaton, and stay out of the family business. But with the health and status of his father slowly deteriorating, Michael begins to realize that some burdens cannot be avoided, and the inevitability of his fate as the patriarch of the Corleone crime family. Guys, this movie is 2 hours and 55 minutes long, rated R. Overall opinions, let's get to it. Man?
This movie was like Italian crack. I just was so addicted to it from the moment I put it on. That's all I have to say.
Kate, what'd you think?
I didn't think I was gonna like this just because I'm picky and old flicks scare me. I'm blown away. It's crazy.
What did you say? Old people scare you?
No, older movies. kind of freaked me out. I don't know.
That's weird.
She's a phobia.
That's really weird.
I know.
Well, because most of them, the actors are dead.
Rob Bartlett, what did you think? Did you rewatch it before reviewing it with us today?
Yeah, I watch this movie about 5 or 6 times a year. I watch all of them except for the third one, which is we don't count. The third one is an infamy. It was only made because Francis Ford Coppola needed the money, and he's admitted as such. But yeah, it's a perfect movie. I mean, everyone in it is at the height of their powers. I mean, John Cassell and Pacino and Brando.
I think they could have cut a lot of stuff out too.
Like
that was the style, though.
Like what? What would you have cut?
The very, very long walks through Italy that.
No, that's a valid point. But you know what? It's so funny because in the 70s, I guess it was the style in those days to do these long sequences with scenery. I think because they were shooting in Sicily, they wanted to show the local color, and it was meant to be an epic. And I think, in an epic, you look for the big grand scenery. And if you see it in 70 millimeter, like in a theater with a really good print, you kind of accept that a little bit more. But that's a very good point, Katie. I said bravo to Katie.
Katie,
thank you.
Oh
He's
man,
an epic. That's right.
Hey,
like
man.
Lord of the Rings.
Hey man, can I give my overall opinion? Is that okay?
Oh,
I was going to say, you had me go first. I was waiting for you. I wanted to find out what you said so I could copy it.
Oh, that's what Mandy does. Oh, I'm savage today. Sorry.
Today.
Touche. Guys, I thought this movie was amazing, and I thought that it was 3 hours long, and boy, it did not feel like 3 hours. These two ladies, these two chicks, freaking couldn't seem to follow along sometimes, and they were like, one time Katie was like, wait, what are they talking about? And I was like, oh, they're talking about this because this just happened. And then Mandy did the same thing like 5 minutes later. She's like, wait, what about this part? And I go, this is happening because this already happened. And I'm go, aren't you bitches paying attention? And then Mandy's like, Holly understands this movie the best because she's the most Italian out of all of us.
With the name of LaRusso, obviously you're kind of, yeah, exactly. It's in your blood. So.
I talk with my hands.
Yeah.
Plus, I have my family still on the Paletta side, and they're just all off the boat still.
Oh, okay. So there you go. So you're double-sided.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
She's like double-sided tape. She sticks everywhere she goes.
Okay. Girls,
moving on.
I want to get behind some of this inner workings here between the three of you. It's like there's 3 chicks and they're like really good friends, but they live to find the little chinks in the armor and the little thing. God forbid one of them should screw up just a little bit, and then you jump right on it.
I was just saying yesterday, I was like, Mandy and I live to embarrass each other in public. We literally get joy out of fucking each other, fucking each other up.
Oh,
wait,
damn! I thought that was going to be another way to get more followers.
damn it.
This is not that kind of review show.
We did come up with a porno name for this series if we ever wanted to go X-rated, and we were gonna call it
Chick sucking.
Chicks flicking.
I kind of like that, but then you guys can have porn names.
Well, I'm Spunky Saddle.
Yeah.
Spunky Saddle, because it was the name of your dog and the house you grew up in, not the street. Okay.
Oh, then I'm Marty Munson.
Yeah.
Munson. And how about you, Mandy?
I'm Little John Everett.
Little John Everest?
Little John Everett.
Little John Everett. Okay, so you'd be a male porn star.
So hot.
Sounds like a country singer.
Well, mine would be Taffy Schenectady.
Yes! Let's get to our favorite segment. Let's talk about acting! First, let's start with the star, the man himself, Marlon Brando, who plays Don Vito Corleone. Look, Cade, let's start with you. Let's just switch it up. Oh, God.
I got an offer you can't refuse.
That's not bad.
Oh, really? Okay. This takes a little bit. Hold on one sec.
Ew, I'm going to...
Like he's just a little dentist.
I have to say, he is a freaking character star. The amount of depth he put into this acting role is phenomenal. He is my type of actor. I am a physical actor. He is my... Oh, yes.
He's
That's all I have.
calling all single hot dads or single hot godfathers.
It's hard to imagine somebody else playing that part after you see him doing it. And it's weird because the studio was dead set against having him play the Godfather. And Marlon Brando is one of those actors who make it look easy.
Mm-hmm.
And you always know when somebody's at the top of their power, like Jack Nicholson in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, for example. It's when you're watching him in a performance and you can't think of any other movie they've been in as you watch them, because he just embodies Don Corleone, you know, and he has very little screen time too compared to everybody else in the movie.
There might have been one part that we were all a little giggly at.
I think you know what time it is, Holly. It's time for Death by Holly.
Hang on, I gotta go to the fruit stand.
Oh my God, she's even wearing his outfit that he wore.
What a nice piece of fruit. That's another nice piece of fruit. Oh. Oh, God.
Flip. Oh, but not quite. Flip the other way. Oh.
You know, oranges figure prominently in this movie. If you notice, there's an orange on the desk in the very beginning when everyone was coming to ask him for favors. There's a bowl of fruit with an orange, with oranges in it. When they have the big meeting with all the heads of the 5 families, there's a bowl of fruit with the oranges prominently in it.
You're
He
right.
goes to buy oranges the first time he gets shot. He's eating an orange when he cuts the little fake teeth to put into his mouth to scare his grandson. Mm-hmm. Oranges are almost like it's like symbolic of the entire. It's a thread that goes all the way through.
I can't believe Mandy didn't pick up on
I
this.
missed that. I love symbology. What do oranges mean in The Godfather?
You got to do your homework, Mandy. I can't tell you everything.
Can we please talk about Al Pacino?
Wait a second. I didn't get to talk about Marlon Brando. I've been waiting the whole. Hold on. I got to get my cat.
What relevant piece of information are you going to provide us? An orange.
I'm gonna make you an offer I can't refuse.
I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse.
I'm gonna drop a deuce. I'll be right back. I'm gonna drop a deuce.
Can we talk about Al Pacino? He was hot. Oh my God. That's it. He was great. He was hot.
Just think of this, though. There had been Easy Pass back in the late 40s. And he would still be alive.
Poor Sonny. When he gets shot and he's like at a club. He's like.
My least favorite moment would be Connie being so extra.
Oh,
she cracked me up. She cracked me up.
She's triple extra. When she and Carla are having the argument, she's breaking the dishes.
Oh, like a cat. Like.
It's so bad, but it's so entertaining.
It's like a train wreck. You can't look away.
I was confused with the timeline of a lot of things.
And the black eye. He still has the black
Oh, and the black eye. He had the black eye for what seemed like months.
Yeah, well, his jaw gets broken, so it's really serious. And, it's before the days of really good plastic surgery. There's a whole sequence in the book, too, that isn't in the movie, thank God, which is the woman that Sonny is having the little moment with during the wedding. She goes out to Las Vegas to meet a doctor who does a particular surgery for her, because the only reason why she was able to be satisfied sexually was because Sonny was hung like the horse's head in the bed. At the wedding, Sonny's wife, that's what she's telling everybody.
Oh, yeah. She's like...
She's talking about her husband's Italian bread, see?
Woo!
And so she goes up to Las Vegas so that the doctor can do a little trimming to make her be less apt to have to go for a larger member to be satisfied. He does a little nip and tuck.
So wait a second. They could do a surgery like that in the 1940s, but they can't fix his black eye.
Good point, man.
I just set him up and you bat him out of the park, man.
Girls, and movie, television, Broadway, radio star Rob Bartlett. What would you give this movie as a rating on a scale of 1 to 5? 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Man?
10! I give it a 10!
It's never been done before!
I'm gonna give it a 4.7. No, 4.8. 4.8. Just because it was a little too long.
That's what they said about Sonny.
Oh! Rob Bartlett, actor. Wait.
Just,
Rob, what's your rating?
hey, fat boy, what did you think? I'm just going to forget that Katie even mentioned that it was less than 5. And it's not going to do anything to our relationship, Katie. I'll still respect you. I will tell you this.
I've got my blanket because I'm so nervous.
And I mean, out of all the chicks, I mean, I definitely have my favorites. Okay. And you just kind of slipped down below my second favorite.
Ooh.
I have to say, it's a little sad. It's a little sad, but there's still a chance after you see Godfather 2 to raise the level.
Okay.
Man, that means you're second now. Nice.
To me, it's a perfect movie. So if it's on a scale of 5, it's 5. I would give it a 10. It's that good. It's one of those movies that when you're flipping through channels and you stumble upon it, no matter where it is in the movie, you're there until the end.
That happens to my dad all the time.
Oh, it doesn't happen to people under 40?
That happens to my dad all the time.
Katie, you're digging
Gosh
the hole.
darn it! Gosh darn it!
Dig it deeper. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and give this movie this particular rating because A, it deserves it, and B, I'm already number 1 on Rob's list of favorites, and I don't want to ruin that. It's getting a 5.0! Yeah! Thank you.
Sunny
Thank
Dance.
you.
Sunny
You
Dance.
left out. I give it a 5.0.
Sunny Dance! Sunny Dance!
I'm sorry, it's too late, Katie.
Oh!
Can you give me an offer I can't refuse?
It depends.
Well, fellow movie buffs, that's it for today. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to leave us a comment below. Leave us a comment below. Have you seen The Godfather? Of course you have. Let us know your thoughts. Let's discuss. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button and little notification bell so you are in the know when all of our upcoming videos come out. All right, guys, that's it for Chicks Watching Flicks. I'm Holly.
I'm Mandy Lee Thompson.
And I'm Katie Lee.
And
I'm done, Napoleon.
radio, movie, television, and Broadway star Rob Bartlett, thank you for being here. We are
Welcome.
Chicks Watching Flicks. We will see you next time, baby. Woo!
Sunny Dance.
Na-na-na-na, mixing on it.
I'm hitting the subscribe button now. I'm dinging the little bell.